Hey friends, Karen Basket, DIYer here. Okay, you guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're a regular, thanks so much for coming back. Okay, so if you follow my channel, which thank you for doing so, you know that my tutorials do not always go as planned. We learn together. That's in the title of every video. Come learn with me. You know, guys, I am not a huge fan of large amounts of vinyl on a tumbler. Many reasons for that. I can't pinpoint it. I kind of figured it out in this video. But anyway, the tutorial I have for you today involves vinyl. It involves glitter. It's just a combination of a few different things. I have to tell you, it is not on my super favorites list. My daughter is not a fan of this. I think it turned out good, but I'm gonna let you be the judge. No thumbs down, okay? Definitely don't do that to me, but just drop me a comment. Let me know what you think, how I could have improved this, what would make me like it better. But anyways, you know, you may love it. It's gonna grow on me, I know it is. But anyways, just stay tuned, follow along, and I'll walk you through the steps and show you how I ended up with this tumbler. I got this cute cactus vinyl from Hobby Lobby. It's from the Paper Studio. And then this opal pinkish orange from Expressions Vinyl. Here I'm just using a roll of masking tape to help me get a level line all the way around my cup. I just used a Sharpie and created that so I would be able to line my vinyl up level and as straight as possible, because we all know I have a really hard time getting things straight. So I just matched it up to that Sharpie line and applied the vinyl. Here I'm just using a craft knife to cut the excess vinyl off. I just kind of use my finger and press down and was able to feel the seam. And this is the scary part for me. I'm so afraid I'm not gonna cut straight and then I'm gonna have exposed stainless, but that actually cut really well and you couldn't see it. So I basically did the exact same thing to apply this opal vinyl. I drew another line all the way around the cup at the top and again lined it up and applied it. This vinyl was really easy to work with. I had to reposition it a couple of times and it just peeled right off really easily. I mean, it was very tacky, don't get me wrong, but it was just easy to remove and reapply. It didn't crinkle up on me or anything like that. And here I just cut the excess again. Same thing with the craft knife. This time I could see a little tiny bit of stainless, but that's okay. Next, I grabbed my Flippin' Awesome Lime Slush and Makerflo Jade Fine Holographic Glitter. Gave the tumbler all the exposed stainless, a nice coat of that lime slush, and then applied my glitter directly to that wet paint. I was still able to see through it a little too much, so I used glitter glue and did a second coat, you know, once that first coat was nice and dry. And then once this was all dry, I applied glitter glue to my dried glitter layer there to seal it all in so that whenever I was, you know, moving on with my bright tone layers later, I wouldn't have any glitter shifting around. And it helps smooth the glitter faster. Then I just moved to my bright tone layers and tried to get this as level as possible with I believe I ended up with about 3, maybe 4 layers, did a level sand, and then another layer, and then I was able to move on to my next step. Okay, so now then I think that it is safe for me to go ahead and add my gold. This is the one I selected. I got this whole pack of this washi tape variety pack, sorry, at Michael's. And so that's what I'm going to be putting here, 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 here. I believe this is my first time ever using washi tape. I wasn't really sure what to expect. It was pretty easy to work with. Getting the ends lined up and straight, again, was kind of a struggle for me, but overall, you know, it's not that hard to do. But I don't know why I've never really been a fan of using this kind of stuff. So I moved on to my bright tone layers. Okay, real life. I don't like this at all. Like, I am not a fan of doing vinyl wraps. If you watch my videos, my channel, you will notice that I very, very rarely use large amounts of vinyl on a tumbler, and it's because I'm not a fan. Maybe I just haven't taken the time to really get into it, and maybe it's the glitter, I don't know, or the combination of colors, I don't know, I don't love this. So I'm about to look on the internet, come up with a phrase, find a phrase, whatever, and cut it out of vinyl to wrap around this, like a, you know, word phrase that goes around it. Because I really want to like this. It's taken a lot of time and a lot of layers of bright tone to get this shine that you're seeing here. But, oh, there's my seam. Maybe I think that's a huge part of it. Why I don't do vinyl wraps is I'm afraid of these seams. I don't like them. I know there are others out there that are like, I don't care, but that just really bothers me. So I need to distract from it somehow. So I think that doing a wraparound phrase is what's gonna do it for me. And I hope so, because yeah, I need to like this tumbler a lot. So I found a cute little phrase on the internet, and I went ahead and cut that out. And now then I'm just gonna apply this to the tumbler. Okay, so I just kind of mapped out where I want my wording to be with some masking tape. And I stuck it on my skin first to make it less sticky, so it didn't really adhere to the tumbler super hard. I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time to make it easier. And I really hope that this just gives it that extra something that makes me really like this tumbler, because like I said earlier, I'm not a fan of it as is. Okay, and so I still felt like it needed a little pizzazz, so I just used a acrylic paint pen and kind of highlighted some of the letters and tried to help it stand out a little bit better. And it's growing on me, you guys. I think that did it for me. All right, so I just continued on with my bright tone layers until it was nice and smooth, and this is the finished product. You know, I do like it now way more than I did before. I think sometimes we have to come to the realization that we don't always have to love every single thing that we make. You know, there might be someone out there that just sees this and absolutely falls in love with it, and it just screams their name. So I just have to realize that it doesn't always have to be all about me. So I hope that you are somehow inspired by this tumbler and that you will take the plunge and tackle vinyl and glitter and all these things if you haven't done so yet. Also, I drop Tumbler tutorials every Sunday and Thursday at 6 a.m., so be on the lookout for those. If you ring the notification bell, you will get notified. And just know that I like to keep it real for you. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.